Did you know baseball gave us jazz? No, I'm serious. Look it up. In 1912, a minor league pitcher had a pitch he called the jazz curve. Years later, jazz became the name for the style of music. But the music didn't stop there. Because we play to play. Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson, Buck O'Neil, they wanted to play. And they did play. My Grammy Pat, she played to play. Back in the Bahamas on the sandlots, I played to play. And you better believe that we still play to play. So yeah, like I said, baseball gave us jazz.
Hey everybody, this is Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show.
Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now it's going to be Michael Harris. And here it comes. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now at the plate, Vaughn Grissom. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like.
To second, that's one. On to Cooper, and it's a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Welcome back. Towing the slab in today's game, Spencer Strider.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr., what a talent, what a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1999.
Yeah, if this kid could just stay healthy, he could be one of the greatest to play the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging.
Now, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
The 0-2. Just off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nada for the Padres in the opening frame. We'll go to the second in San Diego. No score on the show. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. Now, Matt Olson. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are...
Nice grab.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
Here's Austin Riley. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Soto makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Hey, Boog, did you know Manny Machado is the youngest player in history to have a walk-off grand slam in both leagues?
To work. And there's a foul ball. Strider, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. The wind of the pitch. And it is gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. How is that fastball out of here?
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there, kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Double play ball to second. Albies feeds to second. Out there. Over to first. Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. They say it went. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
Go ball. 1 strike.
Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on The Show. Back here at Petco Park, top half of the third inning, here's Marcell Ozuna. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So here's Murphy now. And a foul ball, third base side. The pitch. Hammer, and this one could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Out to short, Bogarts. Fires across the diamond, and one away in the top of the third.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael.
And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Line drive, caught.
Now that designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
Now it's the DH, Vaughn Grissom. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Murphy around third. He scores. It's 2-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So 2 down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the left side. Machado throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Matt Carpenter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-1. Carpenter, a former All-Star, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-1. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. I'll tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. White Sox traded Fernando Tatis Jr. to the Padres in 2016 for James Shields and cash considerations. Tatis wondered, is it me? Am I not good enough?
Well, Boog, I think it was just a mistake by the Chicago White Sox that they still regret to this day. Sure, he was good enough, and he's proved that when healthy as a big leaguer.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. To the right side, Albies in plenty of time to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
The center fielder, number 28.
Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Popped up. Riley drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Padres go down quietly. They're down 2-1. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Chris, you look at Blake Snell's resume, a former first-round pick by the Rays in 2011, but really blossomed quickly. Cy Young in 2018, he was an all-star that year, too. And, of course, pitched for the Rays against the Dodgers in the 2020 World Series.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Line drive to short and caught.
The third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him.
Makes the catch, inning over. Now the Braves go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Juan Soto. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And he'll be safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. And there's the strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Runner at first with no outs here. And it's even up. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now here is Luis Campusano. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Soto leads off first with 1 away. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Foul ball there. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for San Diego, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. And now here is Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes a pitch. Pulls that one foul. Snell, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Sean Murphy. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Slapped foul. Kicks and fires. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. That's in there, and that is strike one. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. No outs. Runners at first and third. Line to left, and that's just foul. The 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Harris. 1 for 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 1 out. And the batter now, Vaughn Grissom.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that...
To second, there's 1, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ha-Sung Kim. Strider back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Cooper in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the righty deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Carpenter batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Padres down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. See, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent in the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman. Very impressive. Here's Matt Olson.
A sterling reputation of an organization and turning out so many great players, pitchers in the Hall of Fame, and for him just to put his name amongst that group this early in his career is so impressive.
Kim with the throw to first, and Olsen is set down.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The switch hitter batting right. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Albies round second on his way to third. The relay, Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Blake Snell won't go any further tonight, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. A new pitcher in the game, Nick Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. That one down the line, and foul ball. Riley on at second with 2 down. Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Riley coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Murphy, a career batting average over 350. And he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Chris, let's not forget that Tatis was the cover guy. MLB The Show 2021. Everybody remembers that.
Yes, they do.
In the air, left side. Ozuna makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Here's a speed threat. Jose Azocar. Goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. And that one wrapped foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down here 5-1. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. The wide to kick the pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. And that should be extra bases. Arcia around third. He will score. And the lead is up to 5. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next is the designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. 1 for 3. Bounce to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he's safe as the run scores from third. Man at first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. And it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here is Matt Olson. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 7 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park, now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Strider back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
New pitcher for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Campusano batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out. Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, keeping straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bogarts in the box again, takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Out to short. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
At the belt and fires. Just a slow ground ball this time. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Padres 1. New pitcher on now, Robert Suarez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing. Hard hit ball.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Ripped on a line. Dives and makes the catch. Runner tags up for third, and he makes it up to third with one away.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the run from third. It's 8-1, and he beats it. He's safe.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One down. Sean Murphy will hit next. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there are two down.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia digs in now. In the air, left field. Soto gets under it, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Padres 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I haven't been in many games as a fan.
And the pitch. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Murphy takes it in for the out. 1 away.
The designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Now it's back Carpenter. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now the right field.
So the batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate. Slice down the right side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing there for the Friars. It's still an 8-1 ball game. New pitcher on here, Steven Wilson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Wilson, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. In the air, right side. Tatis hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Up next for it, the designated.
And now it's the Braves DH, Vaughn Grissom. On the ground to third. Over to Cooper, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for it, the right field. Acuna.
Here's Acuna now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 8 and the Padres 1. Last chance for the home team. Now here is Jose Azocar. New arm out of the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals on the ground, and that's just foul. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. And there's one down.
Number 22.
Here's Juan Soto. To the right side, and foul ball. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the air, foul off first. And the Atlanta Braves have done it. They're your National League champions.
Congratulations to the National League champions. These guys clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it, fellas, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Final line for our ball game. For the
It's took a sucker and I'll be back for lunch. Me and my homies down bad like we had a hunch. And I'm a critic hunch and we ain't got no lunch. And now we eating cornbread like we ain't had a bunch. Okay, like I ain't tripping about the Klondike. I was tripping about the big homies who had it down right. Always dreaming about the big money that get me all right. Like MCE bags and big G-Pads, but I ain't got no G-Pads. Like I ain't get that and I won't fit that. My super cheap should probably cut grass. I'm super probably go and get my shoe rack. Like homie, don't do that. Go and get my Stanley Cooper poster pack. Play okay, I got it. Guess if you wanna tell me earlier.